What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. Still playing through the Pakistan Super League, up to Game 7 here today. So I'm thinking that this possibly is going to be one of the last couple of games. There's 5 teams in the comp. I'm guessing you probably play each team twice and then head into like a kind of playoff semis and finals situation. So hopefully that is the case, because it would be nice just to move on from what has been happening. You know, I'm not complaining too much. Like, it has been a great experience playing this Pakistani Super League. We were captain to start things off. We have since had that stripped. And I must say, since it's been stripped, we haven't actually been playing... the team hasn't been winning games. So possibly, you know, something going on there. Definitely probably get me back in the captaincy. And that will get us... It'll get the team the rewards that they want. Now, speaking of rewards, Champions Trophy is now completely in full swing. And the Pakistani Super League is what we're playing in here. The Pakistan national team played last night against India, their arch rivals. And I think now at major tournaments, India just continue to keep an incredible streak going against the Pakistanis. Another win for them. I think they're 7-0 in... They're 7-0 in World Cup matches, I'm pretty sure. Or it could just be World Cup matches. I think one day is T20s. They are about 7-0, I think. So really, really impressive. Carried on, excuse me, their good form in the game they played last night, a game that was shortened briefly due to rain, only down to 48 overs, so still pretty much a 50 over a side affair. India, I think, got up. I can't quite remember what they got to. I think they got over 300. Rohit Sharma hit 91. Yuvraj Singh hit, I think he had 53 off about 30 odd deliveries. So he's probably back to his best, where we are so used to seeing him, obviously. We remember the Yuvraj Singh of old, that, you know, was just very, very destructive for the Indian national team, you know, and for the domestic teams that he played for as well. You know, the T20 franchises that he played for. I think at the time, I'm pretty sure he's still Sunrisers Hyderabad, but I could be wrong. Whoo! Boom, baby! We get our bold. I think that is probably one of the first bolds we have had in career mode. I've just changed. Well, I haven't changed the field. I've just gone with a slightly different field. For some reason, I've got a gully and, like, I don't even know what you would class that player as. But just bowling in swing and getting it into the player, because we do have that man at probably a short fine leg, and then we've got a square leg as well. So I believe that is our first bowled wicket that we have picked up of the tournament. So that is a great start, and only the second over as well. But that one there is going to be shot down the leg side, and that is going to be wide. That's probably one of the first wides we've bowled as well. So the ball does seem to be nipping around a little bit. I do just want to be careful, because I don't want to get too straight to Steve Smith. Obviously, he is so good, such a good batsman, just in general. But if we do get too straight or even too wide, then there are gaps out there in the offside that he can go and pick off. I mean, all he has to do is really get... Well, I got a deep cover, actually, now that I think about it. But really don't want to be giving away too many runs. We did pick up that wicket. We have still gone for a lot of runs. Like, this is the 20th run we've gone for. We do only... Oh, sorry, we do have one ball left in our last over. And the field changes in this game. They change, honestly, by themselves all the time. But hopefully we can manage to try and knock over Tamim as well. That's the kind of ball that we're looking for. The one that probably starts, you know, on middle and off, and just seems to come back into probably middle and leg. And I'm just looking either for a bit of a leading edge. You have got to be kidding me. I don't even know who our wicketkeeper is. But how the hell did he miss that? Honestly. Honest to God, that is just killing our figures. We get the wicket, but that has destroyed our figures. That is absolutely terrible. 1 for 26. Definitely going back to balance. Now that the fielding restrictions are done, we actually have a bit of cover out, which, you know, is nice considering how we've gone, and hopefully that will help us along. Pick us up another wicket. That's what I really want. You know, I want to get wickets. That's what we're in this side for. Obviously, the number 6, contributing with the bat, which we have done recently. Bowling, we haven't really bowled our full complement of 4 overs quite often since we have been stripped of the captaincy. But we still are getting through, you know, 3 overs a game but haven't been contributing with the wickets. It's strange because we normally are very economical but not picking up the wickets. Today we've picked up 1 wicket, but we have gone for a truck ton of runs. I mean, we've gone for 26. It's been good, these 3-dot balls. It really has pegged it back. But man, oh man. Right. Anyway, before we got that wicket, before we went and got all excited, we were talking about the Champions Trophy, India-Pakistan. As I said, India scored, I think, about it was 300 something. Rohit Sharma, as I said, 91. Yuvraj Singh, 50 off less than that in balls. And Virat Kohli sparked as well. I think he was 81 not out at the end of things, which is a good knock by the Indian captain. And at the end, well, after it all being said and done, I think Pakistan absolutely collapsed. India picked up a massive win, which would be huge for their confidence going into the tournament. It'll also be good for their net run rate because it was really, really big that they managed to pick it up. I think they won with about 15 overs to spare, and Pakistan didn't even get to 200 either. So, as I said, that is a huge win for the Indians, and really does help them, especially, not so much in this match, but big wins are going to be very crucial, especially in Australia and New Zealand's group. With that rain out they had, that washout in their first game, it is going to make it hard now for the Kiwis to get in and get through to the latter stages of the tournament. I think Australia do have the firepower to get there, but New Zealand's batting did look very good. So, you know, I think they're still in with a chance. I'm just trying to think who else is in that group. I think it's England and Bangladesh, from memory. And then South Africa, Sri Lanka, India, Pakistan in the other group, possibly, I think. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But Champions Trophy, it is really heating up. We're going to be having discussions pretty much in every video that we're going to be doing on the channel. That is done on the same day it is uploaded. It's going to be Champions Trophy discussion. I thought we possibly could have had one there. Hence the raise in the voice. Tamim went back, played it onto the league side, and I thought that one there possibly could have gone and tickled the top of off stump if possible, but it was not the case, and he has driven one down the ground, but it's straight into Stevie Smith, and they'll just get another single. So 1 ball left in our spell. I'm going to continue with the in-swing because it's worked bloody well for us today. It picked us up that wicket, and that's quite an unorthodox shot by Steve Smith. You know, he's not really a guy that will go for that slog through the leg side. But very funnily, we are finished our 4 overs inside the first 10. We did pick up that wicket, remember, and we went, I think, for 31 runs, which, you know, isn't really that great, but we do get our chance with the bat now to win the game. Lahore 4-4-98, and we've got Delport, who I'm trying to remember where he is from, but we've got him, and he's down the other end on 46 off 22, facing up against the wild thing Sean Tate, and I'm not actually even sure how many runs we still do. Jesus Christ, 94 of 50. Okay, so we are going to have to play ourselves in very early on in the piece and get aggressive on this game because we need the runs badly. We need 2 a ball almost from here. So anything less than that really is going to push that run rate up and put that pressure back on us. But it's not going to help that we've lost Delport as well. I'm trying to think where he's from. I think he may possibly be a South African. But I could be wrong. And that one there has been, I guess, attempted to be cut away. But it's got a very thick edge. Hardly any timing. And lucky there weren't any slips in play, actually, because if there was, that there probably would have gone straight down the throat, I'd say, of a first slip. So we get away with one there, and it's a nice shot. I want to say it's off the back foot, but it's not really. It's just punched off the front, and we will scurry back. I was going to say the dive saved him, but probably not. We grab ourselves 3, and you know, we're doing well, but in saying that, the required run rate is now up to 13. So we essentially need boundaries. We need 2s. You know, those 3s that we were running before, we need them almost every ball. Singles just are not going to get it done at this stage. We need some overthrows like we got in our bowling effort. That would just be superb, pretty much is the word I'm looking for. Jordan's going to change the angle. He's going to come around the wicket. And we are just going to punch again away. We're batting well, and I think we batted well last time too, but we started off with a hiss and a roar with some boundaries last game, and then we just kind of tailed off a little bit and did make it difficult on ourselves just to try and get some runs on the board. We were picking out fielders with relative ease, and I mean, it's the same here. We're playing some good shots, we're getting some good timing, but we're just picking out the fielders. We're playing it straight to them, and at this stage, singles just aren't going to do it, boys. You know, we need some runs on the board. Shy of Freedy coming in now, so this could be this could be what we target, because if you look at pretty much all of my Canterbury Kings games, I basically just target the spinners. I mean, I think it was, oh god, whew, we get there in the end. But I think it was against Wellington, my last game, that I did actually lose, the first loss of the season. But we needed something ridiculous. I think it was like 40 off the last couple of overs. And we actually got close because of the spinners. Like I think Luke Woodcock bowled the first one, and then I think Jeet Patel bowled the second, and we just took them on. And I mean, we almost got there. Excuse me, I'm still fighting this cold, man. It's a pain in the ass. There's another one. My voice is just terrible. I do apologise. You know, there's another shot that's pretty good. Like, that's a pretty decent shot. But it has just gone straight to the fielder. That one there's not, though. As I said, shot of Freedy. We're going to start taking you on, bud. That's gone for a 6. There's 3 overs left. This is a Freedy's last one. Required run rate is up at 16. That does mean, if my maths is correct, ooh, it's a little bit over 3 a ball. Late timing on that one. I thought we'd absolutely hit the screws off that. But not the case, and it was bat, then pad, which saved us. Did I get an edge on that? Was that edged or stumped? I'm pretty sure I edged it. I want to have a look at the replay, actually. Because I'm not 100% sure. I thought I edged it. But then the keeper was going for the stumping, which... No, so it is caught. Okay, so the stumping wasn't there. We make 19 off 13. Just the one boundary. That seems to be the issue. We're really good at rotating the strike. I would love to see us in one-day games, because I just think that we could be that guy, that number 6 that comes in and just nudges it around with ease. But not the case. Lahore pick up another loss. That is 3 on the trot that we have lost, boys. Get me back into the captaincy and we will be alright. So we get 1 for 30 off of our 4 overs, which isn't the greatest. That's about 7.5 an over. We finish on the batting charts with 19 off 33. However, we do lose by 21 runs. As I said, that is the 3rd loss in a row that we have had. And all of a sudden, that minor premiership for us is starting to look a bit shaky with the second half of the season form. But nevertheless, we will move on. We will head to the next game, hopefully try and break this losing streak. And if my maths are right, then we will be finishing off the season, finishing off the regular season next week with our 8th game of the competition. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I'm going to go grab myself some orange juice because it is really what I need for my throat. Until next time, ka kite anoa, see you soon.